When everything is gone, your last skill will be making a home from nothing before the cold decides you're next. What you're about to build requires no gear, no kit, and absolutely zero help from a world that's already failed you. Your city is a memory. Your tools are dust. The store is an empty shell. The only thing you own now is the ground beneath you, and it's getting colder by the second. Hypothermia isn't coming. It's already here, etching your name on your bones, but you have a choice. You can freeze in the open, or you can understand the oldest physics of all how to trap the warmth your own body makes. First, you must choose a battlefield. Location is your first and maybe last strategic decision. Everywhere is bad. Your job is to find the place that is least likely to kill you. You need three things: overhead protection, land that doesn't flood, and an absence of other desperate souls. Ignore the obvious shelters. That warehouse is a fortress for someone with fewer morals than bullets. That emergency center is a monument to broken promises. That pretty cottage is either a tomb or a trap. Look for high ground, but not the peak. Wind at the top will flay you. Low ground gathers water in cold air. You want the middle. Find a natural wall, a cliff face, a dense thicket of trees, a line of boulders, something that breaks the wind's will. If you see a cave, you've won the lottery. But step inside carefully. You might not be the first creature to think of it. Now, drainage, water is a patient enemy. It always flows down. If you sleep in a dip, you will wake up in a pond. If you sleep on a steep slope, you might not wake up at all. Avoid dry riverbeds. Avoid open meadows where the wind has room to race. The perfect spot doesn't exist, so stop looking for perfect and start looking for possible. The materials, the forest is now your only supplier. You are gathering the dead and the discarded fallen limbs, dry branches, shed bark, piles of leaves, pine needles, strong vines, stones, and mud. No knife, your hands will split. No rope, you'll twist fibers until they hold. No pride, you left that behind when you drank muddy water from a leaf. Start with the bones. You need a frame. Find long, sturdy branches about as thick as your wrist. They must be dead, but not rotten, still strong enough to bend slightly under pressure. These are the ribs of your new home. Lean them against a solid anchor, a fallen log, a rock face, the crook of a tree to form a simple triangle or a slanted wall. This angle is your roof. Make it steep enough that rain runs off, but not so steep it catches the wind like a sail. If it falls now, you rebuild. If it holds, you've passed your first test. Your best blanket is the air you can trap. This debris has an insulating value. An inch of dry leaves rivals some cheap foam, and it costs you nothing but sweat and time. Weave a lattice of smaller sticks through your frame horizontally. This grid will hold your insulation like skin holds flesh. Now layer your leaves and moss over this lattice. Pack it densely. If you can see a gap, the wind will find it, and the wind has no mercy. Phase 3, make it waterproof, or watch your work dissolve. Your shelter is a dry leaf coffin waiting for the first rain. You must seal it. Find thick, clay-heavy mud, mix it with dry grass to make a primitive plaster, then smear it over the entire outer surface. This mud armor will dry hard and turn water away. The grass acts like tiny wires, holding it together as it cures. No good mud? Use bark. Peel large sheets from dead trees. Birch is perfect. Its natural oils repel water, overlap these sheets like shingles on a roof, starting at the bottom and working up. If you start at the top, you've built a water funnel straight onto your bed. Test it. Pour a handful of water on your wall. If it beads and runs, you live. If it soaks in, you'll shiver. Seal every crack. Every gap is a highway for cold, damp, and despair. Use moss, more mud, handfuls of debris. Plug them all. A 1-inch hole can steal 10 degrees of precious warmth. That's the difference between dawn and death. Seal it like your future depends on it. Phase 4, the floor. The ground is a thief. It will steal your body heat through direct contact faster than anything else. You must build a barrier. Gather more dried debris, leaves, needles, grass, and pile it inside your shelter. Make this mattress at least 8 inches thick. This is your thermal shield. The earth might be 50 degrees. You are 98.6. That difference is a battle. And this pile of leaves is your trench. Pine needles are superior. Their hollow shape traps more air. They don't compact as fast. Build your bed in layers, twigs on the very bottom for a tiny air cushion, then grass, then leaves, then a soft top layer of needles. And if you find flat, dark stones, you've found a gift. Place them in the sun during the day. They will absorb heat. Bring them inside at night, wrapped in cloth or bark. They will radiate warmth back to you for hours. You've just built a Stone Age radiator. Survival isn't about comfort, it's about outsmarting the cold. But listen, never touch a heated rock directly with your skin. You'll trade frostbite for a severe burn, and that's a story no one survives to tell well. Test the air. Sit inside for a minute. If your head feels thick or dizzy, make the hole bigger. Phase 6 fire, your one true ally. You need flame, but outside your shelter, at a safe distance. Find wood that snaps, not bends. That's dead and dry. Gather tiny twigs, dry bark shavings, bone-dry leaves for tinder. No lighter. Use friction, a spindle, a fireboard, and relentless effort. Carve a notch. Spin the stick. Generate heat through sheer force of will until a coal glows. It will take forever. Start before you're desperate. Nurture that ember into a flame. Feed it small sticks, then larger logs. Build a wall of rocks or logs behind the fire to reflect heat toward you and your shelter's entrance. This simple trick can double the warmth you feel. So what have you built? You've engineered a microclimate. Your shelter traps the warm air from your body and your fire. The insulation slows heat loss. The mud or bark sheds water. The floor insulates you from the earth. You haven't conquered the wilderness. You've negotiated a temporary truce with physics. Will you be toasty? No. Will you be alive at sunrise? Probably. And in a world where everything has ended, probably is a victory. You use no tools, only thought, effort, and the deep-seated will to see another dawn. If this knowledge mattered to you, then do one thing for me and for this channel. Hit the like button. It helps Winds of Thought share more skills like this. Now, what's the very first thing you'd look for when choosing a site? Let me know in the comments. Your survival might depend on the Winds of Thought.